Hi there, friends. Heather here from Heather's Hikes and Adventures, and today we are going to be taking a tour of Tara's trunk space, or as I like to call it, my garage on wheels. I pretty much keep my trunk as is 24/7, whether I'm on the road or not. That way, when I am ready to leave home base, I don't really have to worry about what's back there. I pretty much just put my loaded fridge in there, and I'm good to go. Less to forget, less to set up and take down, and unless I'm picking up groceries, and even then, since my fridge isn't back there then when I'm at home base, I really have very little need to change it up, so it's so convenient and easy and fast. So without further ado, I am gonna hop back there and bring you with me so you can see what my trunk setup looks like. Let's go. All right, let's take a look at this trunk space. All right, so this is how I have it when I'm actually driving. And then I'll kind of go through the layers here because it's all kind of an organized pile. So here I have my Instant Pop-Up shade tent. It's technically a two-person tent, but I could sleep in it in a pinch, I think. My 3-gallon water, which is my main water supply. Let me get that out of the way so you can see what's under it. That is my car safety kit right there, which I will go ahead and link that video in the description below so that you can see what all I keep in there for emergencies. This is just one of those kind of soft bins that you can get anywhere. I think I got this at Target a long time ago. And that's where I keep my extra blankets, sheets and towels, stuff like that. And then underneath that, which you'll get a better look at in a little bit here, is my emergency food storage and backup stuff like backpacking meals, things like that. And then of course I have my fridge. I tuck my camp table there on the side. And then in this little cubby I have a few reusable bags for shopping, some magnets, and my mosquito netting for the back. Get you one more look here. And then I'm gonna move the fridge and the shelf so you can see what I keep underneath there. All right, as you can see, I have moved the fridge out of the way now. I'm going to move this shelf in a second, but I wanted to talk about that first for just a second. Please ignore all the little dust and dirt here. I haven't vacuumed yet. So it's just one of those little utility shelves that most people use in their garages at homes. So this is kind of my garage shelf. It's just very lightweight and holds a lot. Not that I need it for my fridge, but it's very handy because it lets me utilize all of the underneath space as storage so that I can fit a lot more back here. So let's take a look at exactly what I keep under there now. But before I do that, I wanted to just mention this right here is my fridge plug. So as you can see, I just have it ready to plug right into my fridge when it's unhooked, and then the cord runs back there underneath, through the side, and into my Jackery. Although it can also reach the 12-volt plug on the side there as well, up in the kind of where the slider door is. So I just keep that set up all the time, the cord there, so that I don't have to deal with finagling it in and out. And then I just pop the fridge in and plug it in and I'm good to go. All right, so now we have a good look into my underneath trunk space. Oh boy, I need to dust that. As you can see, I leave that shelf in there all the time. So yeah, under there I just have some like instant mashed potatoes, like I said, backpacking meals, things like that. Right here are my privacy panels for my clam shelter. And then this is just one of those garage organizer, or I'm sorry, trunk organizers. So in the little pockets, I just keep things like magnets, push pins, things like that, so that I can access them easily. I have my Thermacell, some extra bungee cords, my Dr. Bronner's big size soap for dishes, some sticky gel pads, some air freshener, some extra garbage bags, and then on this side I have an extra roll of toilet paper, my mallet in case I need to stake my tent down, an extra roll of toilet paper, and my bear spray. On this side, this is my trunk tent, or my hatch tent that I never use, that I am going to do a video on trying out for you guys soon, because I do want to try to utilize it. I just have had it for over a year and haven't. And then I just have some extra silicone containers, my hammock, and some extra clips and things like that, a couple extra sheets, my my female urinal, which I still have yet to use. And then back behind that, I keep my camp chair. And then underneath that is my outdoor rug and my doormat for camp. And I also have a toolbox back there. And that is it. So it's a very functional, very organized space. I still have lots of extra room. I can shove, you know, extra water bottles, Gatorade, stuff like that back there and under here if I'm going on a longer trip. I can also stack an extra cube up there for more things, or use one of my taller hampers. But you can see it really stores a lot. And I like that with my new setup, everything is kind of protected back here. It's nestled right in. The seats are blocking anything from flying forward. Oh, there you have it. Just a couple last quick things I wanted to mention now that I have the shelf and the fridge back in place. I do have enough space up here to either store more stuff while I'm driving or set up, or I can take the car emergency kit from under there and fit it up here if I want to store more stuff underneath. Everything up here is easily accessible from inside the front part or from outside here in the back. And then the stuff that I keep underneath is all stuff that I don't need to access when I'm inside. So it's real easy to just and I can easily get to the stuff that I need without moving anything around. So I keep the more frequently used stuff in the front. So there you have it, folks. That is what I keep in Tara's trunk space, my garage on wheels. I hope you found this video helpful, and maybe it gave you an idea or two of ways that you can utilize some things in your own setups. I want to thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch. I really appreciate your continued support. It means so much to me. If you did like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up so that the algorithm will boost it to more people. That helps me out as well. And if you're not already subscribed, but you did find this content helpful and would like to see more van life or car camping tips and tricks and storage ideas, I do post content like that very frequently, so maybe consider subscribing so that you can see some of my future content like this as well. And, you know, if you didn't like it, that's cool too. I still appreciate you watching till this point. So without going on anymore, I will see you again soon, and thanks again. Bye.